Hello, everyone, and welcome to another story time brought to you by me, Miss Sasha. Excuse me. And of course, for those of you who have been following me, you know the book that we have been getting into, y'all. JD and the Hairshow Showdown, written by J. Dillard, illustrated by Akeem S. Roberts. Who's the next celebrity barber? And if you have not been caught up, into the series. If you have not read The Great Barber Battle, JD and the Great Barber Battle, or JD and the Family Business, then you better go and do what you need to do, okay? So you can get caught up to speed as to what's going on with JD now. Because JD is getting well known, y'all, outside of Meridian, Mississippi. And that's what I'm talking about. And I love the fact, of course, he is a young brother, okay? So y'all know I'm loving this. So I'm about to get right on to chapter 5. All right, chapter 4, JD and his mom, they were enjoying the hotel stay and all of that. They were enjoying the good food that was on the menu. He learned about what quail is. So now this chapter is entitled Action Packed. So let's see what all the action is all about here in chapter 5. I had never slept in a bed so comfortable. Back home, I was lucky enough to have my own room and bed. My sister liked to bunk with my mom, and Justin always chose to sleep with my grandparents. My bed was fine, but sleeping on this one was like sleeping on a marshmallow. I was so relaxed. I dreamed of cutting little Easy Breezy's hair. It started out fine with me redoing his 360 waves, but then his hair kept growing fast and I couldn't keep up. It ended up being kind of scary. Mom shook me awake. She had ordered breakfast for us to eat on the terrace, and she wanted to go over my schedule together. I went to the bathroom to wipe down my face first. When I came back out, I grabbed a chocolate chip muffin and some fresh orange juice. I sat down to look at the day ahead. Beauty Brothers, day 1, culture and beauty. 8 o'clock a.m., registration. 8:30, breakfast. 10 to 7 p.m., showroom open. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., classes. Barbering, 3-degree fading with Jan Mello. 10 a.m. room B105. Hair design with London Brown. The perfect cut with Stacy Cuts. 2 p.m. room C108. Business, entrepreneur, barberpreneurship with R.B. Benson. 11 a.m. room B109. How to become a barbershop owner with Christina Gorey. How to get new clients and keep them with Josiah Jam. Then hairdressing, silk press with Hosea Hicks. Wash and set with Hillary Tate. Natural hair maintenance with Kevin Kirk. Makeup, eyelashes for everyone with Ulysses is hands on. Skin toning 101 with Frederica Ball. Makeup for beginners with Hallie Smith. Nails, new age nail art with Teresa Nugent. Nail health with Rosa Pena. The perfect pedicure with Allie Mann. 2 o'clock p.m. barber competitions, powered by Smooth Cuts Razors. Best adult haircut in 45 minutes or less, judged by Christina Gore, Jan Mello, and Josiah Jam. Everyone can participate. Audience votes calculated by texting votes to 2221. Don't miss it. Winner receives $10,000, a trophy, and a year's supply of products from Smooth Cuts Razors. 3 o'clock p.m. junior showcase, powered by Smooth Cuts Razors. Fade and design with JD, the Kid Barber. Man units with Isabel is incredible. 9 o'clock p.m. live performance by Lil Easy Breezy. I think any other kid will look at this schedule and freak out, but not me. My family always had a lot of activities going on, like school, church, weekly Bible study, sports, and our jobs. And when school was out, Vanessa and I were put into the Evans Summer School, which was basically homeschooling by my granddad, Mr. Slayton Evans. The kids in my class have busy schedules too. My friend Jessica even had a color-coded calendar to keep track of everything. I thought about how much she would love new age nail art and how Vanessa would probably want to attend natural hair maintenance. And somewhere in this timeline, I needed to figure out how to meet Lil Easy Breezy to make up for last night. Wished I could be at multiple places at once. Maybe I could clone myself like in that old episode of Spider-Man I saw on YouTube when Spider-Man had an evil double chasing after him. On the bottom of the page in tiny print, there was an extra note from Miss Holly Williams. Dear JD, this is the itinerary for the general public. A special chaperone will guide you through your day. Please be ready by 10 o'clock a.m. I looked over at the hotel clock on the nightstand and it was 9 o'clock a.m. I had 1 hour to get ready for my big day. At 10 on the dot, I heard a soft knock on the door. My mom opened it to find a lady who looked a little younger than Nigel, my best friend Jordan's brother. Nigel had just finished college and was a good home barber too. Hi, my name is Tabitha Johns, and I'm going to be your chaperone this weekend. I'll introduce you to everyone you need to know to have a successful weekend here. I'll make sure you're set up for your demo this afternoon and answer any questions you may have. Tabitha wore oversized glasses. She had long, kinky, curly hair that she tucked behind her ears. She explained that she was in her last year of cosmetology school and couldn't wait to start working in a salon. For your demo today, you'll be featured alongside another young person, she said. We will be providing you with a hair model. I thought about what happened the last time I had a surprise model. It was at the Great Barber Battle, and it made beating Henry Jr. so much harder. I like knowing what I could expect. If I see someone in the crowd who wants to be my hair model, can I use them instead? I asked. I guess so. But I imagine they'd have to agree and sign a simple waiver at the booth, Tabitha said. Aside from the demo, that was my biggest challenge for the day, and getting a photo with Lil Easy Breezy. This was starting to feel more like a scavenger hunt than a hair show. Tabitha and Mom talked about some other details while I loaded up my backpack with the tools I brought back from home in Meridian, including the extra clippers Smooth Cuts gifted me. Having a backup pair of clippers was another thing I learned from the barber battle I won against Henry Jr. I always wanted to have two on me if I could. I smoothed out my slacks. I also had on a black blazer with a button-down shirt and a Batman logo socks with black Air Max 720s. Jordan had put together this look at the mall. My mom's cell phone rang. When she looked at her home screen to see who it was, she turned to Tabitha. Miss Tabitha, could you give us a moment, please? She asked. Sure, Miss Jones. I'll be right outside. Tabitha closed the door and Mom handed the phone to me. It was my dad, just like he said. Good morning, JD. How's my son today? I tried to call my dad whenever I did something special. He knew I had won a barber competition and he told me he recorded the local television interview I went on with my sister and our friends. I showed it to your grandma Susan and your Aunt Pam, he had told me. I'm good, Dad. I have a busy day today. I'm doing a hair design and fade showcase at 3 o'clock. I told him about the meet and greet last night and how we got picked up in a limo. I'll try to be there for you today, son. If I can get out of this weekend auditing job, I'll drop by. But either way, I want to make sure I spoke to you before you hit the stage, he said. Mom and Dad had split up a few years ago, and Mom, Justin, Vanessa, and I moved in with my grandparents. That was at the same time that Mom tried being a nursing student and then changed to being a business school student. Now it finally felt like the ground wasn't shifting under our feet anymore. We weren't always worried about what would change next, and I was seeing Mom a lot now that she worked at the mayor's office. I was talking to Dad more on the phone, too. After I hung up with my dad, it was time to hit the Beauty Brothers floor. I was ready to show everyone what JD, the kid barber, could do. Hey, y'all, action packed? Oh, yeah. This was the perfect name for chapter 5. I mean, the schedule alone, I'm sitting up here reading this, y'all, like, really? Really? Like, well, just like he said, he learned already at home what a schedule looked like. And so I'm just loving, y'all know how I feel about this JD series, y'all. It's just totally, totally dope. I hope you all are feeling it too. I hope you all, of course, once again, enjoyed that chapter and get ready for chapter 6. Okay, y'all, I'll be recording that very soon. That is called The Amazing Show. Okay, so get your mind right, get yourself primed up, because we're going to dig into The Amazing Show, chapter 6, on the next time I see you all, when I come and read to you all right? Well, I'm imagining I'm seeing you all, right? You all are seeing me, of course. And I hope that you all are making sure that you keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. And just a reminder, if you all are interested in getting some dope merch right here, Reading is Freedom. That is my name brand that I started. Okay, so go to readingisfreedom.store. Check out the merch that I have on there, y'all. And go ahead and cop you a shirt, a sweatshirt, hat, whatever you choose, okay? But just keep making sure that you're implementing that reading every day, okay? 30 minutes at least. My name is Miss Sasha. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Hit the notification bell as well. All right. Peace.